When you think of Jay Cutler, a few things come to mind. Four-time Mr. Olympia, the blonde spiked hair, and a business mind as sharp as his conditioning. But perhaps no body part defines Jay more than his absolutely monstrous, detailed quads. Today we're breaking down how Jay Cutler built those iconic legs and what made them so biomechanically superior to almost everyone else on the Olympia stage. Jay's quads were downright freaky, wide, thick, and deeply separated with visible striations, even in off-season mode. His vastus lateralis, the outer sweep, flared out like armor plating, and that famous teardrop, the vastus medialis, looked like it was trying to escape his knee. Judges couldn't ignore it. When Jay hit a front double biceps or a quad stomp pose, the crowd erupted. In a lineup of giants, his legs gave him the edge. Jay followed a high-volume, high-frequency approach. While others were doing heavy sets and low reps, Jay was grinding through over 20 sets for quads alone. Here's a typical Jay Cutler quad-focused workout. Jay started out quads like most people doing leg extensions. Here he would perform 4 to 5 sets of 15 to 20 reps. Jay always started with these to pre-exhaust and warm up the knees. He wasn't chasing weight, he was chasing the pump. He would then follow that with leg press for 5 to 6 sets of 12 to 15 reps. Foot placement was key. He went medium and low to hit the sweep. Volume was king. Sometimes Jay would push over 1,200 pounds, but control was everything. From there, he would move on to hack squats for 4 sets of 8 to 12 reps. Jay used a deep range of motion here, going slow and feeling every inch of the movement. Hacks helped target his outer quads and glutes while keeping spinal compression lower. Walking lunges whirled out a new dimension to his legs. He would hit 3 sets of 40 steps or more, no slouching here. Long strides, upright torso, and a death march mentality. Jay credits lunges for helping him create that deep quad separation. Front squats or machine squats would finish the quads using 3 to 4 sets of 10 to 12 reps. When back squats became too risky, Jay turned to machine variations. This let him stay upright and hammer the rectus femoris without low back strain. He trained hamstrings separately, sometimes even on a different day. Jay wasn't a go heavy or go home kind of guy. He trained smart. He once said, "I don't train for ego, I train for development. I want to feel the muscle. I'm not trying to impress anyone." He was a master of time under tension. Instead of bouncing or locking out, Jay kept constant pressure on the quads. He also trained legs twice a week during certain off seasons. One session for volume and pump, another for strength and depth. His frequency allowed more growth while spreading the wear and tear across movements. Let's break down what made his quads so biomechanically dominant.
The end of forever. Come sooner than ever.
Jay had a short femur to torso ratio, which gave him more mechanical leverage in squats and presses, meaning less hip flexion and more quad isolation. Combine that with his wide pelvis, full muscle bellies, and knee-forward squat pattern, and you've got the perfect quad building machine. His foot placement on leg press and hacks targeted the vastus lateralis by keeping the knees over the toes and the stance shoulder width or narrower. He also used controlled eccentric movements, lengthening under load, which stimulates more hypertrophy, especially in the outer sweep.
It's gone.
Jay Cutler didn't just build big legs, he built a standard. His lower body was the product of consistency, intelligence, and relentless volume. While others chased personal records, Jay chased perfection. And that's what made him a champion. So the next time you're tempted to skip leg day, just remember, Jay Cutler didn't build those wheels overnight. It took decades of grind, sweat, and surgical precision. Train smart, train hard, and maybe, just maybe, build your own legendary.